Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, you'll know how I be, okay? Today, right now at almost 3 o'clock, our positions are all doing good except for my growth portfolio. But you know what? That portfolio in itself is up like 25%. So when it's down a couple $100, I'm not even worried about it. But I think it's like 30%, sorry, 30%. When it's down a couple $100, 300, 400, 500, I'm not worried about it because it's already way ahead of everybody else. Okay, guys? Now, today is Friday. It is the 17th of October, and it is payday, okay? Because we get paid today I still got some Misty. I still got some yield max position left in my portfolio. So I do get some payments today. Coney and PLTY did pay again. And I got Hoover, HOOY, okay? I got HOOY. I believe that's another one of those yield max position. And they paid today. So we good. I'm not complaining today. You see, I got on my green shirt because it's payday and the market is green right now. It might turn red by the time this video is done, but it is good. Okay, guys. Now, welcome to the channel. You know, it is what we got? It is about 2,460 plus subscribers. We got 497 videos that I've done so far. Okay, and I'm doing the 98th video now. So by Sunday, we will be doing our 500 video. Okay, guys. Sunday we'll be doing our 500 videos on this channel. I can't believe I've done 500 videos. That is a lot of videos in a little bit over a year. Okay, and this channel been around for about a couple of years. Okay, guys. Now, you know I talk about money here, money, financial independence, retire early, and living your best life. Okay, how you can make it. And you know what? I'm 52. Today I don't look like it, right? But I'm 52 years old, and I make videos about my portfolio. So do not take this as financial advice. If you do, you do at your own free risk, okay? That's all I got to say. So right now, let's get down to business because business is booming, man. Look at Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla, Woo. Netflix, Comcast, Airbnb, P&G, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Costco, Visa. A lot of green today, guys. Okay, in the red, we have Cats, Amazon, Oracle, JP Morgan Chase, AMD, and Broadcom, okay, are all in the red. But for the portfolio business standpoint, we are in a good shape today, okay? And it feels good to not be sitting here telling you guys, hang in there, it's gonna be okay. It feels good. But I don't know what crypto look like. To tell the truth, I don't know what crypto look like. So let's take a look at crypto. And you can see Bitcoin is still down to $107,000. Ethereum, 3,800. BNB is down to $1,000. And look at XRP, 230. Tron, 30 cents. Doge, 18 cents. Cardano, 62 cents. What else? Shiba. What? Okay, this gotta be what did Shiba do? Got okay. Look at this stuff right here. See right there? I was about to like. Did I just become a millionaire right now? Shiba Inu is 5 cents, 0.05 cents. When they get there, I'll be a crypto millionaire for sure. But I know we got like what 0.000000000 to go. So there's something like a glitch or something going on with this app. Okay, but I'm about to end this video right now and go log into my account and be like, let me see what my Shiba is. Okay, I got $300,000 in Shiba right now, if not $1 million with this price right here. But Wishful thinking, guys. Wishful thinking. Okay? Wishful thinking. Now, crypto is not doing too good today. I mean, in the past week, it's been down overall, right? She was down big time. Like I said, we got a lot of zeros in here, right? Like 5 0. No, where is it? So 5 zeros. So it lost a zero, no play, right? I mean, it lost a number. I thought it was like 4 zeros, so it's like 5 zeros. Okay. So at some point, I mean, it is what it is, guys. You do what you got to do. It's your money, but you know, I'm looking forward to Sheba losing a couple more zeros next year. Ah, yes, I'm looking forward to it, guys. Okay, so the portfolio, as you can see, it's been a pretty rough day. Whatever money came into the portfolio, I bought this morning. When I finally got over here, I spent that money. Because right now we're just spending money in this portfolio. We're spending money growing the portfolio. We up today 0.46% in this portfolio. I haven't added nothing new to this portfolio. So, but everything else in this portfolio, I have at least one full share. Okay, for everything else in this portfolio, I have at least one full share. Now it's time now for me to stop, dumping stuff into WPay, HOOW, those guys that pay the big money, so we can, when we get the distributions, then we can put it back into the other guys, right? And grow that. But it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time before we get this thing to $1,000. I mean, the big goal for this right now is to get to $200, right? We get to $200, we're doing something. So it's work in progress, and we are going to be a-okay. So I don't know about you guys today. I hope you guys got a good amount of distributions that came into the portfolio. I was very, very surprised because, like I said, the only thing I looked at was PLTY. I didn't look at Coney, and I was very surprised by the amount of money that came from Coney. So, we see how it's gonna go next week, okay? Because PLTY paid like crap this week, right? Because it went to weekly. It was pretty crappy, I guess, because the figure might be to pay the previous week, so they got to pay again. So they kind of just lowball everybody. That's the only thing I can think about. But other than that, man, we got some decent distributions into the portfolio, and like I said, we still have two more paydays to go. Two more paydays to go. So we are on track, right, to beat the tracker. I know I said that yesterday, that we are on track to beat the tracker. So with 2 more weeks to go, even if I don't sell out of my POTY and Coney, and we getting a couple of $1,000 from them for the next couple of weeks, I mean that's 4,000 right there. Okay, and then we collecting distributions from WPay, right, and BLOX. I mean that's probably another $2,000 plus. So I mean we're gonna be higher than than I thought we were gonna be. So I hope that's continued. The market can pick up, get back on the uptrend as we get to November. I think I'm just being optimistic that if we don't get no more tariffs stuff for the rest of the year, the market should do pretty good. So I got a few $100 came in here, and I spent it already. I bought a few $100. It wasn't even a few $100. I got some money came in here, and I bought. What did I buy? I bought some, a BLOX, right? I picked up a couple of positions because it's down. I was gonna put it back into PLTY, but I was like, you know what, it's down. Let me. PLTY is down too, but I'm like, you know what, let me put some money here, and get it. Why are we trying to get that to $1,000? So that's where we are right now, and we're gonna see how things gonna play out the next Cause we got distributions coming in this, I think, next week, sometime Monday or Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know what these guys pay. I gotta keep track of these things. I just be like, okay, money might come today. That's how it is. I'll be like, man, we got paid. Oh, we get a dividend. We get distributions. Okay, cool. We got money. I know money coming because the way I buy, the way I got my position set up now, I'm getting stuff. A little chunk here, a little chunk there. A couple $100 there, a couple $100 here, every week, which is good. I mean, for a small portfolio like this, if I can get $100 every week, uh, I mean that's not bad. So I think right now we passed the $200 mark for this portfolio this week. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I might be off, but close to $200. But I mean, it's still work in progress, guys. Work in progress. As you can see, overall, the portfolio is down 2%, right? That's all of these portfolio combined. And of course, I got a negative in the other portfolio. But we don't care. We don't care. We doing all right. So I am getting back to that number, right? I'm down a few dollars, 0.6%. I'm under 1%, so that's good. That means we can recover quickly. We just look at this portfolio here. And this is the one I'm talking about. We down like 11 grand. So this is what messed me up because I guess when I transfer money before out of this portfolio and close it, I must have already been in the negative, right? As far as the funds that I transfer. So when I transfer that affected my portfolio. But hey, we still managing, and sooner or later we're gonna have 20 grand in this portfolio. Uh, and once we get $20,000 into this portfolio, I mean this portfolio, I think that's the number I need to have. 2 grand in this portfolio should be good. 20 grand, sorry, 20,000 in this portfolio should be good. That should give us anywhere from, I would say, $1,000 a month, maybe $1,000 a month, 2,000, 1,500 a month. With $20,000 in this portfolio, I think we should be about $1,000 a month. I mean that should be enough to cover every school, private school in Colombia, and pay for our sister tuition. And that way I don't have to pull money out of my pocket. You know, I mean it's still my money, right? But you guys get it. Um, but that's what we are. Okay, big boy, this big boy, this big boy, guys. Oh, like I say, I hope the market just continue to do what it need to do. If the market continue to grow and go up and stay in the positive, I can come out of margins, guys. I can come out of margins and I don't have to worry about margin calls and none of that stuff, even though I already haven't had to worry about margin calls since I transferred all of these portfolios together into one. And of course, me selling some of the stuff would be right before the last um, sell out with the sell off, sorry, with the tariffs. Um, I was good, right? I've been good. So, like I said, sometimes I just listen to myself, right, and do what I say I'm going to do instead of dragging it on a little bit, another day or 2 more days. I'll probably be in a lot better situation. But sometimes you keep holding on to stuff and you don't need to. Okay, guys. So I'm here to motivate you guys, right? I'm here to motivate you guys to do what you need to do because, hey, don't, like I said, do what I say, don't do what I do. Because if you do what I do, you might be in a worse situation. Just do what I say. You'll be in a better situation than me. Okay. Now, I am making this video early. The market is still open probably for another hour or so. The market is still open for another 45 minutes. So it could go up, it could go down, but I think I'm gonna stop making some of these videos now during the day. It just depends what I got going on. If I'm not as busy, if I'm busy, I'll just try to do the video during the day instead of to do it later. I can do the video earlier because I mean it don't make a difference. My portfolio still go up and down every day, but we pretty much know how things in the portfolio is gonna be. So, and I do appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Without you guys, there would be no me. Okay, the income is still going up. I didn't update this thing, right? I didn't update this thing, even though it shows that it's updated, but I didn't do that today. So let me just click it again. And sometimes it would do the right thing, and then sometimes it won't. Oh, that changed a little bit. That changed a little bit. So let's see. All right, so let's look at this, right? At 1700 estimated. Um, the trackers give different numbers. 1300 estimated a year. These are yearly, okay? Car portfolio, 9700. That's estimated. So I mean, this is pretty much close to enough money to pay for my car every year, car payment. Okay, that's not including insurance. And of course, this $257,000, 641 cents. That's where we are, and we can look at the income. Um, and we are over $18,000, so we're at 18.8. The average amount is 22,000. The high is 23. The low is 18. So I mean, we could be, somewhere between these two numbers. We got $13,000 in there right now. So it depends on how much money when I do my calculation tomorrow. Depends on how much money that show up into the portfolio. We're gonna be, we should be, and then we still got 2 more weeks, guys. We got 2 more weeks of money coming into the portfolio. I keep saying that we got 2 more weeks of money coming into the portfolio, so that's a possibility. I mean, we can hit 30,000. I want to get too excited because I'm like thinking big. Who know what these guys are gonna do for the rest of the next 2 weeks as far as distribution, okay? But if the distribution is consistent like it is this week, I mean, we should be close to 30 grand. I mean, with this distribution, we're gonna be right at the number that we need to be for right now. We're gonna be lower than this. We're at 13, I mean 15,000 or so, based on my, top of my head, we're gonna be about $15,000. And we still got 2 more weeks, so we could be close to that 20, that 22, 23 number. I think, but if not, even if we do 18, that's way better than I thought we was gonna do. I thought we was gonna be doing like $10,000, $12,000 this month. So it is what it is. So let's look at our future value of the portfolio is down to 5.6 million, which is still good. $5.6 million a year in 10 years. When I'm like 62 years old, $5.6 million in the market. Of course, I'm gonna have other stuff going on, but 5.6 million is still a lot. Okay, and then 5 years, 1.1, almost 1.2, right? 1.192, almost 1.2 million, right? In 5 years, I think that's good. I think that's good. Of course, the longer you invest your money, the more contributions you get, the longer term you receive more money. Of course. So as this thing goes, right, goes to these 1 point something million dollars, right? The more it goes longer, we might just stay at 1 million for 5, 6 years, but that $1 million in income might be coming from our SCHDs, our JPJQs, those guys, right? That's what we're getting a lot of number from. And the big boys will still be doing what they're doing, right? Just paying that money for us to reinvest to our other lower yield position in the portfolio. And of course, you guys know you guys have never seen my growth portfolio. I have to make a video about my growth portfolio. You guys never seen my growth portfolio. I think y'all probably know what's in there, but y'all never seen my growth portfolio. Okay. And the past, I mean, without my growth portfolio, man, I probably be my account probably be wiped out because of margin calls and stuff. So my growth portfolio have done amazing. But one thing I have done to my growth portfolio, I know I talk about that. I've added things in there like dividend growth positions that pay under 5% because of margin into that portfolio. Okay, so I've added those into my growth portfolio. So whenever I get those distributions, right, I've still haven't got enough money yet. But whenever I get those distributions, I'm still buying other stuff in that growth portfolio, like SCSG, VOO, VTI, Visa. Those are some of the things I've added other than, the top, the Mag 7, whatever you want to call them, in there. So guys, you always, like I tell you guys all the time, you want to have multiple stream of income, right? Even though they don't pay dividend now, it's a dividend stuff. But when time gets hard, I can always go back and sell the stuff and put money out. Even though I've been selling and put money out to cover my ass because of margin calls. But I haven't had to do that since I moved this portfolio over. I think I did that one time. But it covers itself. It came, I got the notification, but then it went away because we have more distributions into the portfolio, guys. And as I sold a lot of the stuff out of the portfolio, everything been, it's been good. So I mean, I keep thinking like, why do I need to have it now? Because even with the margins, I can't even buy nothing because you have to wait 30 days before I can reuse some of those funds to buy some of the positions. So of course, whenever I sell out of PLTY and Coney, I might sell out and rebuy, if the distribution is still consistent. But I won't have to deal with margin no more. I can just call those guys. I might have to liquidate all of my growth portfolio because I probably need about 20 grand to throw in there because I don't want to sell anything in my portfolio to cover the balance of the margins and then remove margins from my portfolio. That way, if I'm getting 10,000, 12,000, I don't have to pay that 6.5% interest on whatever my margin balance is. Now, right now, my margin balance is like 100,000, something like that. So it's not that bad. No, it's less than 100 grand. It's less than 100,000 right now, right? I think I got like 30% of my portfolio or 28% of my portfolio that is still in margin. So it's under 100,000 right now. So if I can sell some of those stuff, right? I mean that would help. That would help. So I might do that. I might, depend on how the market is going, next week, I might sell, right, to eliminate the margins and then buy them back before Wednesday, or buy a different position before Wednesday. So I might do that to kind of eliminate, and that would bring instead of me having 70%, 72% of my own money in the portfolio, that number will probably go to like 80, 90%. So, and of course, we're getting money. We're getting money into the portfolio. And now I think I got it down to a science to where I am only pulling out like 5 grand every month out of my portfolio. So if I don't have margins and I only put in 5 grand out of my portfolio, I am in good shape, guys. I am in great shape, and we can leave margins alone for now. Maybe at some point I might say, you know what, let me get margins back. After I get a little bit, I mean, I got enough experience to understand, but after I get a little bit more, courage to do that stuff again. But guys, like I said, remember, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm sharing with you what's going on with me and my portfolios, right? Not all of them, but most of them. And being it's Friday, we just got paid to some distributions. Well, we've been getting paid every day in the portfolio, but a bulk of the money coming today, and I think it was Tuesday or whatever it was. So, um, have a great, great weekend. And of course, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I am traveling today back to Colombia. I'm flying to Florida, so probably tonight, depending on what time the distribution is coming for Robinhood, I would do the video probably tonight because I have an early morning flight. I have an early morning flight, and I get to Colombia but right about noon, and by the time I get to immigration, it might be about 1 o'clock, and then my next flight's at 5. So I might have enough time to find a corner somewhere and do the video in the airport. It's gonna be kind of tough. But like I said, I'm gonna find a corner. If I don't do the video tonight or early in the morning, I mean, I gotta get up at like at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway to go to the airport. So we're gonna see. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out.